So I want to talk about multiplication and division of complex numbers. So we'll start by multiplying a complex number by I and dividing a complex number by I. So if we have, we'll start with our z here, 4 minus I, and we're going to multiply that by I. So we have to use our FOIL method again, so it's I by 4 and I by minus I. So you end up getting 4I minus I squared. Now we have to remember that I squared, we can change that or simplify that. So I is equal to the square root of minus 1, and I squared is equal to minus 1. So we can replace the I squared here with minus 1. So if we do that now, we get 4I minus 1. So that will be 4I plus 1. So we'd write it better, 1 plus 4I. Now, in division, what we're going to do is, if we look at dividing W here, 2 plus 3I, dividing that by I. In this case, what we really want to do is simplify this and try and get rid of the I on the bottom. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply by the top and bottom by I. And if you see on the bottom, if you multiply I by I, you'll get the I squared, and that will then turn into minus 1, which is great. So on the top, we have to do our FOIL again, so it'll be I by 2 and I then by 3. So the top will end up being 2I plus 3I squared. And the bottom then will be just I squared. So we can now replace the I squares with minus 1, so we get 2I plus 3 on minus 1, and in the bottom it's just going to be minus 1. So to simplify this, what we could do is we might just switch around the top, so we'd have minus 3, and we can split it up as minus 3 plus 2I, we just switch them around, over minus 1, and now we can break that apart, so we can have, it'll be minus 3 over minus 1 plus 2I over minus 1, and that ends up being equal to 3 minus 2I. So we're going to look a little bit further on in what this actually means when you look at it in a graph, when you put it on the Argand diagram. We'll look at that a bit later.